Good evening. Oh, I'm all at the bottom, look. Good evening, hello. Welcome to Wednesday and welcome to Nick's Pub Quiz. Hello from Washington, DC. Hello to Karen. Hello, everybody. Hello, Gay Goose. Hello, Monkey, who's just here for the ride. Ready to go in Switzerland. Good. Red wine and dark chocolate. Slovakia says hi. Hello, Slovakia. Is that you, Susanna? Who knows? Caroline Miller says hi. Jenny Oakley says hi. Big up the Drews. Jenny Becker says hi too. Quiz Team Aguilera are ready. Big up the Drews. Hello from NYC. Torquay, Nat Barnes, Megan Neely, Rachel Knights, from Rach and Ollie. Quizzle Kicks, they're here as well. Shout out to dog. Lukey, she's a bit deaf. Luke. Sorry everyone for that. Hello, welcome to our regulars. Cheers all. I'm on the Becks tonight. We had a crate of it left over from a giveaway or something, so don't judge. Cheers all, cheers to the regulars. Cheers and welcome if you're a newbie. Nice to have you here. My name's Nick Heath. This is hashtag Nick's Pub Quiz. Russell Knight Ashford checking in on your lonesome. Oh mate, sorry to hear that. Yeah, this is Nick's Pub Quiz. There'll be some endless chatting of arse by me, generally, and there'll be 40 questions, and you will write the answers down on a piece of paper. Maybe you'll be challenging some people on a Zoom. Maybe you'll be challenging them through House Party. Maybe you're doing an inter-family battle at home. Whatever it is, we're in lockdown, the world's gone bananas, and we're just going to have a bit of fun because that's what Wednesdays are all about. It's also what Saturdays are all about when we get a little bit spicier. But a nice midweek crowd, over 600 of you with us for now. And that's very, very nice indeed. A big hello, as always, to the Wandsworth Winos, who I think are taking on Mr. Conway this evening. So let's see how that one goes. I'm assuming, I hope we've got the East Grinstead Twos with us. Amelia and the Peters family in Northwood are with us. They often are. Plenty of you. Hello from Team Fenton Jesus Christ. I like it, Mark Brown. Very good. Teddy Bear, you're back again. Good. Catherine, what's with Gay Goose? He's just got a monkey on his head. What's wrong with that? Yes, Jordan, good to know your East Grinstead Twos are here. Yeah, to the Hertfordshire Massive as well. Steve and all the gang. To the London Eagles. Big love to all of you guys. To the Touch community around the world. To everyone in the UK. To everyone in Europe. To everyone in the USA and Canada. To everyone in Australia and New Zealand. The world. We are worldwide. And hello from Team Daniel the Spaniel. All right. Make sure you've got a team name. You can see a few of them coming through the chat. So we want you to have a team name. It's a pub quiz after all. The bar is open. So make sure you've got yourself a drink. If you're in the sort of pre-midday world in the States, well, you know, I'm not telling anyone. I'm not judging either. Might get you through the afternoon. Yeah, we'll have 40 questions. We'll do 20 followed by 20. We'll then go back and look back at the first half and do the answers. Then you'll tell me how you're doing. And it's a quiz of honesty, folks. That's about it. You can Google if you want. It's yourself. You're cheating. Yeah, just a reminder. The answers go on your pen and paper. Don't be a twat and put the answer in the chat. That's what we say. Yeah, that's the general rule. It's not for going in the chat. I can't stop people doing it because people will do it. But, you know, you have been warned. Milo's Massive are in the house. Good to hear. Hannah. Let's just get a couple of others in. Lee Sharp. Stop, carry on. Lee Sharp gave me a very generous donation to my my PayPal I spotted earlier. So Lee, if you're the very same that did that, then I'm very, very grateful. This is what I do now. I'm normally a sports commentator. Some of you might have heard the stuff. Some of you might know me as. Might have heard the stuff, the live commentary bits and pieces. So look, your team entry tonight is £1 or £2 per head, or maybe £3 per household. Few bucks per house, so whatever you think is right. I'm very grateful for anything that you're willing to offer. The contribution link is in the description is in the bit of this PayPal, of this YouTube. Yeah, anything is gratefully appreciated. I will remind you of that a couple of times as we go, but not too many, because it's all about the quiz. So get yourselves ready, because I think it's time to start Nick's Pub Quiz number 9. I know. That's right. Ljubljana here. Go. What's the monkey's name? I don't know if he's got one yet. My husband will shout if he knows what it is. Team Waggy of Tail. Jordan, why is the monkey riding the goose? Why do any of these things happen? That's all I can say. Are we ready then? Ready for Nick's pub quiz? Oh, the selfie, of course, Lizzie. Forgetting my manners. Core blimey, good. And you see, that's why you got your regulars. They know the order of things. They know what's going on. So we're about to do a Nick's pub quiz selfie. To the newbies who don't know what's going on, you're going to gather round your TV screen or your laptop screen or your phone, whatever it might be. We're going to do it in about 10 seconds. So make sure you got yourselves ready. Drinks in hand, pulling a silly face, whatever it is. Then we'll stick them on social media. Hashtag Nick's pub quiz. All right. So while we're ready, I shall strike a pose with my terrible beer, and we'll all do the hashtag Nick's pub quiz pose. Are we ready? In 3, 2, 1. And we've got it. Well done, team. Hashtag Nick's pub quiz on that one. News also of a little Nick's pub quiz competition to come, but more of that in a little while. Let's crack on with question number 1 of Nick's pub quiz. All right. What is the capital of Iceland? What is the capital of Iceland? Question number 1 in tonight's Nick's pub quiz. Question number 1. What is the capital of Iceland? Okay. Question number 2. What is the currency of Russia? Roscoe, PayPal link is in the video description, if you can find it somewhere around and about. It is just paypal.me/rugbymedia. Paypal.me/rugbymedia. So question 2. What is the currency of Russia? Extra points for correct spelling? Maybe. That would depend on whether I've written the spelling down right, so probably not extra points for that. It's quite odd doing this lit since it's sort of getting lighter evenings, because it sort of will get dark by the time we finish-ish, but yeah. Hogdog's taking a break. He's just chilling out on the shelf over here. Yes, good point, Jordan. Only wrong answers in the chat, please. We're writing the answers down. Team Marine have just paid your entry fee. Mark Harrison, you are a good man. I'm saving the G&T till later. Can't find the PayPal link. Really? I put that on there earlier. How is this not happening? Paypal.me/rugbymedia, please. And thank you. Question 1 then, capital of Iceland. Question 2, currency of Russia. Question 3, Syrian, dwarf and Chinese striped are all types of which animal? That is, Syrian, dwarf and Chinese striped are all types of which animal? How are you getting on with that one? Syrian, dwarf and Chinese striped are all types of which animal? A little chat? Had a little think about that one? All right. Question number 4. What pea is a fresh cheese common in the Indian subcontinent, often used in cooking? So that's what pea is a fresh cheese common in the Indian subcontinent, often used in cooking, and quite delicious too. That's 4. What pea is a fresh cheese common in the Indian subcontinent, often used in cooking? Question number 5. The osprey is what type of animal? The osprey is what type of animal? General Fixit are taking on next door neighbours Jill and Ethel the cat. I like it. Hello from Quislamic State. Nice, Mackenzie. Also, cheers to Mo and friends, family. Nice to have you with us. That's question 5 then. The osprey is which type of animal? Thank you, Mark. I won't buy Bex, don't worry. It was free. It was free. Rachel, are you asking why I'm not wearing a Spaniel Speedway t-shirt? Since we've been together here on Nick's Pub Quiz, we've released some merchandise. Not about Nick's Pub Quiz, maybe that's to come. But yeah, more about that later. It's bonkers and hilarious. Okay, that was question 5. The osprey is which type of animal? Question 6. Who was Time Magazine's Person of the Year last year in 2019? Question 6. Who was Time Magazine's Person of the Year for 2019? Let's get quizzicals. Yorkshire and Wales teams are on house party. Nice. That was 6. Time Magazine's Person of the Year for 2019. Team Lewis on the Isle of Wight taking on Team Royal in Northampton. And what a great battle that's proving to be. Question number 7. In which country might you read the Daily Journal newspaper in Caracas? That is, in which country might you read the Daily Journal newspaper in Caracas? Question number 7. Got our East Grinstead 2s and the Wandsworth Winos just gently doing the do. Alice, what was 4? We've only just started. 4. What pea is a fresh cheese common in the Indian subcontinent? Often used in cooking. So that was question 7. In which country might you read the Daily Journal newspaper in Caracas? David, thank you very much for that contribution. It will go on some nice G&Ts, I can assure you that. Are you trying to bramble? Very good. All right, question 8. Onto the human body. Where do you find in the human body the hammer, anvil and stirrup? Oh, it's a question of pub quiz legend, that, isn't it? I think you've not done a series of pub quizzes unless you've asked that question. In the human body, where do you find the hammer, anvil and stirrup? Gabriella, shout out to your cousin Victoria. It's her birthday. Vic, have one on me. Cheers. Not a Bex, but... Free beer, right? We actually won this by winning at some sport. Looking a bit preppy tonight. When do I not? Oh, you think it's the yeah. The cap fits. Okay, that was question 8. In the human body, where do you find the hammer, anvil and stirrup? Paul Sleep. The Sleeps are quizzing again. Question 9. Which famous European landmark was completed in 1889 and is 300 metres tall? That is, which famous European landmark was completed in 1889 and is 300 metres tall? It was Active Touch, Lauren. You're spot on. Anya, thank you very much for congratulating me on my 5K. Yes, my lovely nephew nominated me to do that, because everyone's doing it, aren't they? Run 5, donate 5, and nominate 5. I just hate running. Ooh, it was horrible. And it was not that far, but God, it was awful. Okay, so question 9 then. The European landmark that was completed in 1889 and is 300 metres tall. Moving on. Question 10. Literature now. Which author wrote the novel Animal Farm? Which author wrote the novel Animal Farm? Hello from South Africa, Kate. Yes, Gemma, running is awful. Put a ball in front of me, or team sport, running around. I think in some touch games, some of the touch crew will tell me, I think you run between 7 and 8k, 7 to 10k, can't remember. But yeah, you'll play a 40-minute game, you'll cover a lot of ground. But just plodding on a straight line or down the road, rubbish. Take it away. But, you know, burn some calories, had some cake. So, yin and yang. Question 10, which author wrote the novel Animal Farm? Shout out to the Wheelers from the Weeks. We'll try and play with each other over house party, will you now? Mel runs about 80 metres during a touch game. Excellent. Normally with a glass in her hand. All right, we've got a little special round now for you. We have. The theme is trees. Trees. Question 11. In which continent did the monkey puzzle tree originate? In which continent did the monkey puzzle tree originate? Yeah, streety, it's fair enough. Tim celebrating a 14th wedding anniversary with all the quizzing. Thank you for the entertainment. Tim, Sally, bottoms up. Cheers, congrats. Shout out to the Castle Water marketing team. Whiteboard Warriors, is your partner a barber? Is that sarcastic? I'm trying. It needs cutting, but I just managed to get enough product in it to think I'm getting away with it. It looks awful there. That was question 11. In which continent did the monkey puzzle tree originate? Question 12. Which tree's leaves are the symbol of the National Trust? I realise that question is a little bit more UK-centric. Ralph, we do all need haircuts indeed. So international audience may need to apply a little bit of knowledge to that. So question 12, which tree's leaves are the symbol of the National Trust? Liam, what did you have for lunch? I had soap. I had a ham sandwich with a few cheesy Doritos. I don't mind telling you. Shout out to Pete Nobby. Rob, be happy you have hair. I'm very grateful. And no grey yet. 41 and no grey. Get in. Shout out to Laura who turns 21 tomorrow. Will you stop messaging now? Probably not. In which case I'll just remove you. Mel. Question 13. Is the wood of a coniferous tree hard or soft? Everyone loves a hard or soft question. It's 50-50 ultimately. Is the wood of a coniferous tree hard or soft? Question number 40. Claire, Clue was excellent on Saturday evening. I had quite a few messages from you all who said after the quiz you went on to go and watch the film Clue. And that made me so happy. Oh, such a great film, isn't it? After I wore the T-shirt. Still had some people messaging me afterwards. Like, what was the T-shirt? I thought we covered that. Anyway, some people just aren't paying attention, are they? I think that was a big shout out for a Mr. Magnus's birthday. I've just got to go back for that. Oh, the big 7-0. Joe, pass on my very best. Okay, question 14. Frankincense is made from which part of a tree? Multiple choice for you. The root, the bark, or the resin? Question 14. Frankincense is made from which part of a tree? Frankincense. Is it the root, the bark, or the resin? Hi to Dan and Kazza, I know, who are playing tonight as well. Keeping fit, drinking wine. My kind of people. Can I interest you in fruit or dessert? Streety, you actually can quote it. Oh, our friendship's just got a whole lot deeper. No, Sarah, not carnivorous tree. Coniferous. But I see where you've got to. All right. Have you made your decision on 14? Have your three options there. Bark, root or resin. Root, bark or resin. Resin, root or bark. Question 15. The conker comes from which tree? The famed conker comes from which tree? That's your little special tree round done. All right, question 16 then. What is the chemical symbol for helium? What is the chemical symbol for helium? Just a little joke there. chemical symbol for helium. Question 16. I heard Jeff Hall get that right there, I think, through the door. Question 17. The Manchurian candidate, sorry, not the Mancunian candidate, the Manchurian candidate, The Post, and Mary Poppins Returns. Which actress or actor, which actress links those three? The Manchurian Candidate, The Post, and Mary Poppins Returns. Who's the actor that links those three films? Actor, actress. I did know that clue fact, yeah. I actually had a very deep dive on the old clue. Found a long read. Oh, it was good. It was good. Very interesting. Was it Carrie Fisher was in line to play Miss Scarlet, and the studio turned around and went, "She's in and out of rehab." I don't think so. Imagine if it had been her. Leslie Ann Warren, though, was fantastic. That was question 17. The Manchurian Candidate, The Post, and Mary Poppins Returns. Who's the actor that links all of those? Question 18. You ready? Had a little think about that? Had a little think? Question 18. What has been London's longest running play in the West End with over 28,000 performances? That is, what has been London's longest running play in the West End with over 28,000 performances? By the way, I'm getting to the point now. If you keep repeating your message because you're that desperate for a shout out, I'm just going to take you out. I can't get through them all. It's just irritating. Just irritating. What's been London's longest running play in the West End with over 28,000 performances? Question 19. What's the main alcohol ingredient in a pina colada? What is the main alcohol ingredient in a pina colada? There we go, thank God. I was pressing the wrong button. It's all right, I've got rid of Liam's messages. We won't need to be bothered by those again. In the USA, question 20. If you like peanuts and largers... Oh, I think I missung that. Question 20. In the USA, which is furthest south? Is it Dallas, Texas, or Phoenix, Arizona? All right, Alex. In the USA, which is furthest south? Is it Dallas, Texas, or Phoenix, Arizona? There's another one. It's 50-50 again. Just have a choice. But to get the chicken, that's Ed Porter is Gay Goose, and a mighty fine one he is too. Aunt Maggie celebrating her 50th indoors. I think that's what we're all doing, Jack. Not all celebrating Maggie's 50th. We are now. Cheers, Maggie. Have a lovely time. Right, those are your first 20 questions, and we've completed the first half of Nick's Pub Quiz. Yes, good. All right, are we ready to go over the answers? Are we ready? It might be a duck. He's called Gay Goose, Rachel. I don't make up the rules. All right, let's get there then. Let's go through these answers one more time, shall we? One more time? Once. All right, the answers to the first half of Nick's Pub Quiz number 9. What is the capital of Iceland? It is Oslo, of course. Oslo is the capital you were after. I wonder which of you who were having the side pot bet on the area of the world I'd go to for that. If you got Oslo, well done. Question 2, the capital of Russia is capital currency of Russia is the ruble. Ruble is what you're after for question 2. Question 3, Syrian, dwarf and Chinese striped. They are all types of hamster. Hamster. Oh, everyone's up. Sorry, Oslo's Norway. Of course it is. Of course it is. I've completely lied there, haven't I? I meant to put Norway down when I was looking at it earlier. Give yourself a point. Stop! Stop! Oslo's Norway. Sorry. Autopilot right in the first. Yes, I know. You've got to, yes. Sorry. God blimey, that's gone off, hasn't it? It's really gone off. Reykjavik is the answer, obviously. But if you put Reykjavik, it's an answer. It's the right answer. I was thinking Norway and wrote Iceland. Apologise. Let's move on, shall we? Currency of Russia is ruble. 1, the answer is Reykjavik. 3, Syrian, dwarf and Chinese striped are all types of hamster. Hamster. Question 4. What pea is a fresh cheese common in the Indian subcontinent, often used in cooking? It's paneer. Paneer is the answer to question 4. Question 5. The osprey is which type of animal? It's a bird. A bird is the answer to question 5. Question 6. Who was Time Magazine's Person of the Year for 2019? Greta Thunberg. What an awful lot of heat she took for just being great. Greta Thunberg, the answer to question 6. Question 7. In which country might you read the Daily Journal newspaper in Caracas? It's Venezuela. Venezuela, which I think was an answer on one of the questions even in our last quiz. Question 8. In the human body, where do you find the hammer, anvil and stirrup? It's the ear. Of course it's the ear. Give yourself a point if you got the ear. Question number 9. Which famous European landmark was completed in 1889 and is 300 metres tall? It's the Tour Eiffel, the Eiffel Tower. Give yourself a point for getting the Eiffel Tower. Question number 10. Which author wrote the novel Animal Farm? Animal Farm. George Orwell is who you wanted there for question 10. All right, a little tree special round. Tree special round. In which continent did the monkey puzzle tree originate? South America. South America is the answer there. 12. Which tree's leaves are the symbol of the National Trust? It's the oak. The oak is the tree there. Question 13. Is the wood of a coniferous tree hard or soft? Hard or soft? It's soft, of course. Give yourself a mark for that. Frankincense then is made from which part of a tree? You had a 1 in 3 chance here. The root, the bark or the resin? The resin is the right answer for frankincense. Question 15. The trees, the conker comes from which tree? It's of course the horse chestnut. Horse chestnut for your conkers. And now 16. What is the chemical symbol for helium? Jeff Hall? He. Correct. Well done. 17. The Manchurian Candidate, The Post, and Mary Poppins Returns. Who's the actor in those? Manchurian Candidate, The Post, and Mary Poppins Returns. It's Meryl Streep. Give yourself a nice healthy point if you put Meryl Streep. 18. What has been London's longest running play in the West End with over 28,000 performances? It's The Mousetrap. The Mousetrap, still going. Jeff Hall for Prime Minister. 19. What is the main alcohol ingredient in a pina colada? It's rum. It is rum with a bit of pineapple and cream and deliciousness by the pool. And then question 20. In the USA, which is furthest south, Dallas or Phoenix? Did that trouble anyone? The right answer is Dallas. Dallas is the answer there. Dallas, Texas is further south. So that rounds off round 1, and we'll ignore the slight little oversight typo that we put. Let's get your scores in for the first half of Nick's Pub Quiz. Street Team with 16, McLevin's with 14, Austin Jarrett with 15, Dan got 19, 12, Tanya 17, Kate Banzil 16, some 18s. Ken Trowbridge, 19, very good. Tim, me and the teenage kids, got 16. 14 from Joanne, 14 Jonathan Jackson, 15 JQ. Gav McG, 18. 18, let's get busy with the quizzy, good. Charlotte Glover, 15. Hayley's got 17. The Devon Oldies, 15. Paul Derrigan's got 17. Stephen Sissons, 11. 18 for the holding, 16 from Caroline and Dan. Some 17s, a big 15 from Tom Johnson, nicely done. 17 for the Wandsworth Winos, still in there. Mo, you got 6. Sit. There's some strange things going on down there, aren't there? 16 for the Wilsons. The Howletts are doing well with 17. Phil Wright's got 18. Rachel, 16. Mackenzie, Lynn Mosh has got 18. Demens 2. Struggled a bit late on, did you, with 15? That's all right. Bobby, 17. Karen Hart, 12. 18, Geordie Bangers, 15. So quite a few 17s and 18s up there. So well done, everybody. Stanley's obviously lying. Krusty Crew got 15. Millie Rules got 15. You're all doing pretty well, I think. Very, very nicely done. The Durells are unhappy. They're currently being beaten by the Howletts. 15 for Team Daniel the Spaniel. Let's get quizzical. 17. Take this while I'm rattling through a few scores. Excuse me. Run to the loo, have a quick whittle. Get yourselves ready. We'll just be a minute or two. Charge your glasses, refill. You've got time. We'll just do that momentarily. I think my assistant is in to perhaps get me another beer. I need to get a move on with this one, really. Hi from the isolated friends. Very good. Fenton Jesus Christ, 16. Lee, you got the full house, have you? It's looking like it at the minute. Matt Hancock, I got 20. Darcy Smith, 18. Celebrating with that. Ed, 16. Good. Bogner Bonzo's 15. Darcy, you've said that. Joining us for the first time tonight as a family. Very good. Thank you to my beautiful assistant. Are you ready for his magic cat? Oh, there he is, saying hi once more. Just proof these are my hands over here. Karina, thank you very much. Thank you, Tom. Say hi to Tom, everyone. And off he goes. Thank you, Tommy. Say hi to the fam. Jeff Hall for Prime Minister. General Walker's got 18. So, two little bits of housekeeping for you. If you are perfectly happy with a quiz master that will occasionally just ask a question where an answer will be entirely wrong, or the question was sort of wrong for the answer, really, wasn't it? Anyway, apologies for that, but, you know, contribute if you want to. That's all I'll say. PayPal.me/rugbymedia. The link's meant to be in the description of this thing. Maybe it isn't, who knows, but everyone's saying hi to Tom, that's lovely. But here's some other nice news. If you're coming to play Nick's Pub Quiz on Saturday, we will be back again on Saturday at 8 o'clock, just before we crack on with the second half. And we're going to have a little competition. We are. For all of you guys, really. I'll probably try and make an effort, but that remains to be seen. So you've got a theme. I know a lot of you like to get dressed up. Maybe not on the Wednesdays. That's why we're waiting for it on Saturday. It's going to be film and TV. I don't mind how you interpret that. I will try and promote that again ahead of Saturday. But ultimately, we are going to have a bit of a dress up for Saturday, and it's going to be film and TV. Now, you can take that in any way you want. You can dress up as your favourite TV characters. You can dress up just as a film star. However you want to do it. But be imaginative. Use what you've got in the house, because you haven't got anything else. That's half the fun, really. So film and TV, and we will, with our friends at Bouvet Drinks, we will send out 2 supplies of their cocktails to the winning entrants. So film and TV, fancy dress, Saturday night's pub quiz, 8 o'clock, back here. We'll do it all again. The Saturdays always feel a little looser, don't they? We have a bit more fun and everyone gets on it. Saturday, film and TV is the theme. We're getting some live news in from Mel Day. Wandsworth Wino 17, the Conways 13. Well, we wait to see what happens there. UK only for contest? Yes, I think it will have to be, yeah. And also, the entries are going to be decided upon via Instagram. Very key point. Well done, was it Bonzo Dogs, someone? Yeah, so we're going to have to limit that to the UK. And the quiz, the entry, will be probably a picture on Instagram. That's how we're going to do that one. It'll be tagging me and tagging the Bouveau guys. I shall provide something to hold up for that on Saturday, so you know what you're doing. But yeah, film and TV, fancy dress. I'm already getting news that we might have 007s turning up. Do send on the pictures, won't you? Right, are we ready for the second half? Stop me whittering on, I think we should, of Nick's Pub Quiz. Got some good news for you, all of you who love the lyrics round. We've got lyrics tonight. I can hear you all cheering already. We'll get to that shortly. It's going to be slightly different, music-related round anyway. Still can't play music, it's YouTube. The copyright will take me down, it will. All right, question 21 then. Let's crack on with the second half. Question 21, eyes down for a full house. That's a bingo phrase, but I use it anyway. 21, China grabbed 7 out of the 8 medals in which Olympic water-related event? That is, China grabbed 7 out of the 8 medals, gold medals, I should say, 7 out of the 8 gold medals in which Olympic water-related event? That's question 21. If you're just joining us, the answers go on some pen and paper. You can score the second half out of 20 if you want. Or maybe 21 it might be, with our Ditloids. Phil, I don't think we can accept them on Twitter. I know that I've got a lot of followers on Twitter. Twitter's sort of my strongest suit, but I'm not sure that's quite going to work. So, hey, register for Instagram. Simple as that. Yeah, picture rounds are for when we kind of get a bit more technologically advanced. That might happen. You never know. We might get there. Which Olympics? That's very true. I meant just the last ones. 2016. Apologies, team. God blimey. Question writing's all over the spout tonight, isn't it? 2016. China grabbed 7 out of the 8 medals in which Olympic water-related event? I'm sorry. There's just a lack of clarity tonight. I've let myself down. Are we all right? 22. Which sea is surrounded, the SEA, which sea is surrounded by Azerbaijan, Iran, Kazakhstan, Russia, and Turkmenistan? Yeah, 2016 was the Olympics. So 22. Which sea is surrounded by Azerbaijan, how's about that, Iran, Kazakhstan, Russia, and Turkmenistan? Which sea? 21 again. China grabbed 7 out of the 8 medals in 2016 in which Olympic water-related event? Sack the question writer, I think. Where is Rihanna when you need her? Absolutely, Alex. What about Martin's Bardi beard? Excellent. 23. Which British artist who won the Turner Prize in 1995 is known for displaying animals in formaldehyde? That's question 23. Which British artist who won the Turner Prize in 1995 is known for displaying animals in formaldehyde? Who's that? Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah. Who is it? How are we doing there? All right, we're 23. Connie, non-UK costumes will definitely get a mention. I'm trying to work out, because I record this with my laptop, with my phone, which is not the easiest to check Instagram on, so I can't check them while we go, but I'll try and work on that. Yeah, blame the Becks for it being rubbish. All right, that was 23 then. The British artist who won the Turner Prize in 95, known for displaying animals in formaldehyde. Question 24. Which Japanese city's name means Eastern capital? Which Japanese city's name means Eastern capital? All right, got it. Written something down. Good. All right, question 25. Who writes the Discworld series of fantasy novels? 25. Who writes the Discworld series of fantasy novels? What's my Instagram? It's at Nick Heath Sport. At Nick Heath Sport. Thanks for asking, Rachel. What's yours? It is for Moo, Caroline, yeah. The biggest fan I know, I think. Ah, Mo. Okay, so that was 25. Who writes the Discworld series of fantasy novels? Wrote. Ready for the music section? We're going to do Guess the Year. We're going to just do Guess the Year. All right? So I'm going to name a song and an artist, and you are going to rack your brains and try and remember which year it was. Simple enough, isn't it? All right. We've got a good spread of years here as well. So I hope you're ready. All right. 26 then. Kings of Leon, Use Somebody. 26. Kings of Leon, Use Somebody. What year was that song? What year? Give you 30, 40 seconds on each of these, I think, at least, just to let you argue them. Have a little think. Now, what year was it? I went on holiday. Yeah, and then because you loved that during that one, didn't you? Yeah. There's a tune. How are you, McLemmon? Hope you're well. All right, we're going to give you the next one. I mean, I could give you just all 5 and then give you a long time to, jobless, give you time to work them all out. So maybe I'll do that. All right, so this is just, it's going to confuse the hell out of you, but we'll do it anyway. So this is 27, 28, 29 and 30, all right? I'll go through them a million times. So the year I want for number 27, Tracks of My Tears, The Miracles, Smokey Robinson. 28 is Chic Le Freak. 29, Culture Club, Karma Chameleon. 30, Castle on the Hill, Ed Sheeran. So we'll go through those again. So 26 was Use Somebody, Kings of Leon. What year was that? Next one I want is 27, Tracks of My Tears, The Miracles, Smokey Robinson. 28 is Chic Le Freak. 29, Culture Club, Karma Chameleon. And 30, Castle on the Hill, Ed Sheeran. So number 26, the year for Use Somebody by Kings of Leon. 27, Tracks of My Tears by The Miracles. All right, number 28, Chic Le Freak. Question 29. What year for Culture Club's Karma Chameleon. So 29, Culture Club, Karma Chameleon. And 30, the most recent of them all, Castle on the Hill, Ed Sheeran. Name the year for Castle on the Hill, Ed Sheeran. Diane, this is going to kill my score. Well, you may well be in company. Thought we'd mix it up. I love trying to work out what years songs are. I mean, it's tough when it's a whole lot of years before you were born, but... Pop Master. Yeah, plus or minus a year, you can probably have half a point. We'll get to that, won't we? We'll get to that when we get to the answers. All right, are people ready to move on there? I think we probably are. I'll just run through them again for anyone who didn't scribble anything down while you're working them out. So 26 was You Somebody, Kings of Leon. 27, Tracks of My Tears, The Miracles. 28, Chic Le Freak. 29, Culture Club, Karma Chameleon. And 30, Castle on the Hill, Ed Sheeran. All right? So I just want years for all of those. All right, let's move on then. Question 31. Which bird has varieties called harlequin and goldeneye? Which bird has varieties called harlequin and goldeneye? That was question 31. Which bird has varieties called harlequin and goldeneye? Matt, how do I look so youthful? Got my secret. Brosnan. I like it. Botox, yeah. It's not. Genes. I'm not giving you the answer I normally give to people. 32. In what musical do you find the following characters? In what musical do you find the following characters? Mrs. Wormwood, Miss Honey, and Miss Trunchbull. Emily, we got other genes. Although you're so frickin' fit now that you're just ever youthful. You and your skinny husband. 32. In what musical do you find the characters Mrs. Wormwood, Miss Honey, and Miss Trunchbull? Hi, Greg and Lizzie. Ah. All right, everyone had a stab at the musical for question 32. All right, let's move on to 33. In the Royal Navy, what type of ship is HMS Invincible? Is it a destroyer or an aircraft carrier? 50-50 again. Too kind to you. A destroyer or an aircraft carrier? What type of ship is HMS Invincible? Lindsay's got champagne in the fridge for when they beat the Conways. Maybe they'll be very good at picking their music years and come back. But I like the chat. Talk it up. Francesca. Hi to your mum. I'm glad we both sing the same inane rubbish. That was in the Royal Navy. What type of ship is HMS Invincible? A destroyer or an aircraft carrier? Okie dokie. We're on to the Ditloids now. We've got 2 Ditloids for you. One of which was picked by my beautiful assistant. So he's not allowed to help his family on that one. But your 2 Ditloids. So everyone knows what a Ditloid is by now, but I've got to tell you for the newbies. So 18H on a GC would be your clue. 18H on a GC? And the answer to that would be 18 holes on a golf course. So you get the idea. So I'm going to give you just some little letters and numbers, and you're going to work out what the phrases are. So we have 6S for sugar, 6S on a G. 6S on a G is the first one. Write these down, then you can work on them. 6S on a G is the first one. And the second one, it's going to be slightly trickier, I may give you a clue for that one, is 30E of the PB. Second one is 30E of the PB. Do you know what? For that second one, I mean, I'm just making up as I go along here. Second one, take out the, I think. So we're just for the second one going to have 30E of PB. Okay, that second one, 30E of PB. I'm going to give you a clue for that second one. Second one is TV related. Might make that slightly easier for you. All right, so the two ditloids then, I hope you've written them down and you're working on them. 6S on a G and 30E of PB. Give you just a few more seconds to have a little perusal. I'll play our theme while you're working on it. Keep us entertained. All right, ready to move on? You can keep working on those. Question 35. I'm after a third in this series, Latvia, Lithuania, and which other republic make up the group known as the Baltic States? That is Latvia, Lithuania, and which other republic make up the group known as the Baltic States? That's question 35. Question 35. Latvia, Lithuania, and which other republic make up the group known as the Baltic States? A couple of trickier ones just to get you going in the home straight. Hello to Pepper the Beagle. Hello, Pepper Beagle. The ditloids were both question 34. Those people getting confused. Ditloids, both question 34. You get 2 points for that one. So that's why the next question, 35. And 36 is coming at you right now. In which century was England's National Portrait Gallery founded? That is, in which century was England's National Portrait Gallery founded? Couple of England and UK centric ones in here, I appreciate, but it's fairly international. You just have to cope with that. I'm in London after all. 33 was in the Navy. That one. HMS Invincible, a destroyer or an aircraft carrier. Question 36. In which century was England's National Portrait Gallery founded? I almost think you'd say opened, wouldn't you? Do you found a gallery? I guess you do. Thanks, Jordan. Let's at least keep up the pretense though, right? Was it 6S on a D? It was a G. 6S on a G. G, G, G. Okay, question 37 as we close in. Question 37. Which video game fight series was first released in 1994 and includes titles such as Hybrid, Tag, and Bloodline Rebellion? Now, I hadn't heard of half the ones, but it was 6S on a G. That's what people are asking for, Stephen. So 37. Which video game fight series was first released in 1994 and includes titles such as Hybrid, Tag, and Bloodline Rebellion? So yeah, Saturday, film and TV, bit of dress up. Be good, wouldn't it? And we'll pick the winners from pub photos on Instagram, and they're going to have to be UK based. Sorry, international audience, for those caveats. All right. Question 38. I think I just heard Angela Hall get one of the Ditloids. Question 38. The US medical drama ER was set in which city? The US medical drama ER was set in which city? Not a strong second half for the Wandsworth Winos. It's made things interesting, hasn't it? US medical drama ER was set in which city? That is question 38. 2 to go. '38. The ER series was set in which city? Okay, 39. C'est la vie in French translates to what phrase in English? C'est la vie in French translates to what phrase in English? C'est la vie. C'est la vie. What does that translate to in English? Little français to anglais for you there. C'est la vie in French translates to what phrase in English? Je ne sais pas. Ah oui, Marc. Oui, c'est ça. Bon, allez. Okay, and your last one. Your last one for our midweek Wednesday Nick's Pub Quiz. Question 40. What periodic comedy series was written by Richard Curtis and Ben Elton and starred Rowan Atkinson, Tony Robinson, Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie? That is, what periodic comedy series was written by Richard Curtis and Ben Elton and starred Rowan Atkinson, Tony Robinson, Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie? It's a cracker as well, isn't it? What periodic comedy series, question 40, was written by Richard Curtis and Ben Elton and starred Rowan Atkinson, Tony Robinson, Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie? How do you think you're diddling? Tougher second half? I think so. Kind of the idea though. Thanks, Alan. Thanks for doing these. They're great. That's very kind. A few questions have bewitched you. Well, yeah, we'll go through the answers in just a sec. Just give you a moment or two to check your years, check your ditloids, see if anything's going to come in at the last minute. I've got it. Let's see how you're doing there. And once again, those of you that are willing to contribute, there are occasional names that I see who've taken part in a lot of these quizzes and you've donated every single time. and it's $3 or a fiver or something, it means the world to me. So to be serious for a small moment, a massive thank you to all of you who are contributing regularly. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope it's marking your weeks nicely while we're in this absurd period. Yeah, really grateful to those of you that are doing that. It means the world to me. It's giving me some income and making me worry a little bit less about things. And I found that I could just do this to keep everyone happy during quarantine. So twice a week we meet up and have a few beers, don't we? And that's nice. So listen, thank you. PayPal.me/rugbymedia is where you kind folk have been donating a couple of quid, the price of a beer or a coffee, and it means the world. So thank you very much. All right, let's not get too serious, shall we? Let's have the answers for the second half of Nick's Pub Quiz. I love that. Thank you, Thomas Sheridan. Julie, we're doing fine to middling. Good. Joanne makes us talk to our son twice a week. Yeah, well, there's always been that as well. Whiteboard Warriors, you are very welcome. And you're casting through the phone, so you can't see the link. That's all good. Or you can, use your phone at the same time. Opportunity to do my Ken Bruce impression with the music round. Yes, my terrible Ken Bruce. That was slightly better. All right, question 21 then. Here we go. And thank you, Joanna. 2016 Olympics, China grabbed 7 out of the 8 medals in which Olympic water-related event? It was the diving, of course. Oh, they're good divers, aren't they? Diving was the answer to question 21. Question 22, the sea you're after is the Caspian Sea. The Caspian Sea is 22. Question 23, Damien Hirst is the artist who won the Turner Prize. He was well known for displaying those animals in formaldehyde. Question 24, so that was Damien Hirst for 23. Question 24, which Japanese city, their name means Eastern capital? It's Tokyo. Tokyo is the answer there. And you're very welcome, Amanda. And question 25, who writes the Discworld series of fantasy novels? Who wrote? Yes, someone corrected me, of course. We did lose the great Terry Pratchett a few years ago. Terry Pratchett, the answer to question 25. Question 26 and 27, 28, 29, 30 are the years. So, You Somebody, Kings of Leon. You're looking at late noughties, 2008. Who got 2008? Oh, well, you got 1 year out. That's not too bad. Ken Bruce, BBC Radio 2. 27, Tracks of My Tears, The Miracle, Smokey Robinson, 1965. 1965. Well done if you got 65. That would have had to be bang on the money. I'm allowing you a half a point for a year either side here, by the way, because, that's only fair. So 27 is 1965, 26, 2008. Question 28, Chic, Le Freak, one of my favourite songs of all time. What year was that? It was a very good year. 1978, the year I was born. 1978 was the year for Chic, La Freak. That's when that song was released. Question 29. I'm looking for the year for Culture Club, Karma Chameleon. We're into the 80s, of course we are. Early 80s, 1983. 1983 is what you wanted for question 29. And then Castle on the Hill. Knew it was relatively recent, didn't you? In the last couple of years, 3 years, was it? It was 2017. 2017 is what you wanted there for Castle on the Hill, Ed Sheeran. If you got 3 out of those 5 right, very, very well done. I knew they'd be a little bit tough. Well done there. I know, Mags, looking good. James, incredible, isn't it? 41. All right, let's move on. Question 31. Which bird has varieties called Harlequin and Goldeneye? Duck. Gay goose. If you put gay goose, amazing, but the answer's duck. Question 31, the answer is duck. Question 32, how well do you know your musicals? Ed Sheeran 2017 there. How well do you know your musicals? The characters Mrs. Wormwood, Miss Honey and Miss Trunchbull are from Matilda. Matilda, brilliant musical. Love Matilda. All right, question 33. In the Navy, what type of ship, Royal Navy, is HMS Invincible? It was one or t'other, wasn't it? A destroyer or an aircraft carrier? It was, of course, an aircraft carrier. The answer to question 5 out of 5 did I see for the years? No, you haven't. If you did, Steve Powell, awesome work. You've probably been on Potmaster. So where are we? Yes, 33, an aircraft carrier, HMS Invincible. Question 34, the Ditloids. Are we ready? 6 S on a G. I mean, there can be 5, but we wanted 6 strings on a guitar. 6 strings on a guitar for question 34. And then, for the second half of that one, the second Ditloid as 34, 30 E of PB, 30 episodes of Peaky Blinders. Peaky Blinders. 30 episodes of Peaky Blinders was 34. I'd written 30 episodes of the Peaky Blinders, but then I realised in my head all I was doing was going, the Peaky Blinders. Yeah, anyway. Some more terrible accent work for you there. I hope you're enjoying. 30 earrings of Pat Butcher. I enjoyed that. Well done, Cool Britannia, you got that. Pat Butcher, great. Pat. 35, Latvia, Lithuania, and which other republic make up the group known as the Baltic States? Estonia. Estonia is the answer to question 35. 30 episodes of Paddington Bear, not Prison Break. Yeah, you were all on a sort of similar theme anyway. Peaky Blinders what was the answer I had on the card. Estonia then, the answer to question 35. Question 36, in which century was England's National Portrait Gallery founded? It was the 19th century. 19th century is what I wanted there. Question 37, which video game fight series was first released in 1994 and includes titles such as Hybrid, Tag and Bloodline Rebellion? I tried to emphasise Tag because I think that's the one that more people would know. It is Jin wins. It was Tekken. Tekken Tag was probably the more popular series. Tekken was the game on the answer to question 37. Right, into the last 3. The US medical drama ER was set in Chicago. Well done if you got Chicago. Gemma, lyrics will be back on Saturday. Don't worry. They will as well. Good luck. So question 38, ER was set in Chicago. Question 39, c'est la vie translates to that's life. That's life. C'est la vie, that's life. And question 40. What periodic drama was written by Richard Curtis and Ben Elton, starring the brilliant Rowan Atkinson, Tony Robinson, Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie? That was Blackadder. Blackadder is the answer to question 40. They're all in Chicago, says Steve. You didn't understand a word of the answer to 37. Tekken was the game. Tekken. Those are the answers. We have now reached the end of our Wednesday Nick's Pub quiz. So let's see a scores, team. Right, Johnny Brown has 10 out of 20. Sweet, Emily has got 25 and a half. We've got some halves, of course. Jane Samuel Walker, 38. That is outrageous. 35 and a half in Ljubljana. 31 for the Danger Danbies. Nice to have you with us. And 14. You're very welcome, Richard. 29 from Jeff. That's not bad at all. Who else have we got? Diane and Samuel, 17 and 12. That's 29. 25 for Ben Smith. 30 and a half from Dennis Beckett. 27. 29 and a half from Liz. 28 and a half from Bobby Morris. Yeah, we've heard that one. Yeah, good. What else have we got? Dan and Kaz have got 32. Pretty good team. Phil Wright got 33. Second half certainly tripped a few of you up. Quiz team Aguilera, 36 out of 40. Oh, very good. Solid 15 from Mo and crew. It's a slight improvement because 6 was awful, wasn't it? 35, Steve. On your first? Well, you'll be back again. Very impressive. Matt Hancock got 40 again. Of course, we don't believe him at all. The Winos beat the Conways by 3. That's the result we were waiting for. 30 for Daniel the Spaniel. Very waggy of tail. 29 right answers. 28 for the men's twos. And yes, Jordan, I know Matt's lying. 34 from Bristol, 27 from Ed Porter. You have all done very, very well. Second half was challenging, but what's the point in doing a quiz if it's not? Rugby Media is the slash on the paypal.me. So if you'd like to contribute, pay your entry fee. That's where you're going. I think I put it in the description. It should be there, but I'll check in a minute. And yeah, Saturday, if you're in the UK and you're on Instagram, then you can enter our quiz to win some Bouvet cocktails. They will be distributing a couple of the full sets out to those people that take part in our little dress up. It's going to be film and TV. You can take that however you want it to be. So film and TV is the theme for Saturday's Nick's Pub quiz. 8 o'clock, Be there or be square. Tell your mates, let's get the numbers up. Let's have a drink and a giggle and we'll have a lovely time. Thanks all for being here. This has been Nick's Pub Quiz and we'll see you very soon. Cheerio.